Here's Mark Bulger in Seattle, taking on the Seahawks in the game one of the Jim Mora administration there. Steve Spagnuolo getting his first game as head coach for St. Louis. TJ Manzada. He's a free agent acquisition, 6 catches, 48 yards on the day, including that catch. 3 possessions in the game.
This is the Wildcat.
You're a Wildcat. That is Seneca Wallace throwing out to Hasselbeck. Back to Seneca Wallace.
Throw it back, Seneca.
Getting fancy, Napper.
He's running on that Greg Knapp offense right there. He loves it, some Greg Knapp.
That one alone.
Well, just as the crowd was whipped up by that play, Matt Hasselbeck had already thrown a pick in the game in the end zone, is intercepted by O.J. Atagwe. But fortunately for Matt Hasselbeck and the Seahawks, the Rams offense could not move the ball a lick with the 12th man all around them. 3 and out for the Rams, gave the ball right back to the Seahawks in the second quarter. There is Nate Burleson, tacked on 15 more thanks to Leonard Little right there.
Corner blitz, great read by the quarterback.
Puts the ball in the Rams 23. 7 plays later, John Carlson, the tight end.
He's becoming his go-to guy. What a day he had with 6 catches and a couple of touchdowns.
7-0 Seahawks. Next Seattle possession. Actually, pardon me, that's Mark Bulger kept getting hit left and right, as I mentioned. That's Aaron Curry with Lofa Tatupu. Not a bad linebacking core there.
Yeah, that's one of the best in the National Football League.
And we've got a field goal attempt that's blocked by Olindo Mare. Omare's blocked by C.J. Ayu.
Look at that kicker run.
And Quincy Butler returns it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, unfortunately
How'd they block
for the Rams,
this one?
that's because there were 12 men.
But you should have blocked it with 12 men. There's one guy unaccounted for.
And what that does is give, we'll count them all.
Yeah.
And that gives a first down to Seattle, so it take the 7 points off the board for the Rams and put 7 on the board for the Seahawks. Nate Burleson scores, and that is that's a rough sequence right there for the St. Louis Rams. They thought they were in a game, and now it is blowout territory in the third quarter when Matt Hasselbeck finds John Carlson for touchdown number 2 on
4
the day.
verticals, Luke.
All
4
goes
verticals.
special from trips. He hits it up the seam like taking candy from a baby.
And here is Matt Hasselbeck handed off to Julius Jones late in the game. He pops one free, 62 yards, and a little bit of flair, a piece of flair, the Ric Flair he does in the end zone.
Let me see it. Give it to me.
Let's go to FedEx Field because we are a full-service show. We're showing you highlights to this game. Rams and Redskins. Redskins are up 6-0. Steven Jackson trying to get the first points on the board all season for the Rams. They were shut out last week. And here we are mid-second quarter. Jackson is stopped from behind a 61-yard gain. He had 104 yards in the day. 8 plays later, Mark Bulger gets some points. Laurent Robinson pulls it down.
Nice location. Throw it up nice and high and go high point the ball.
Third quarter, Redskins are down at home to the Rams. Still looking for a touchdown. Antoine Randall grabs it. 24-yard gain.
Great catch and concentration.
3 plays later, how are they going to get in the end zone? Why not try a halfback option?
No.
Redskins have to settle for a field goal, 9-7. Fourth quarter, Rams are driving inside the 10. Donnie Avery grabs the ball, and it pops in the air. And the Rams get no points. They could have taken the lead 10-9, could have taken the lead 14-9. Instead, no points. Redskins go down the field on 3rd and 3, and they're stopped with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Jim Zorn takes the field goal, right, to go 5?
You would think.
Stevie doesn't. He goes for the touchdown.
Why not?
4th down.
Yeah, that's an interesting call.
That's one way to put it. It's interesting. 4th down. And he doesn't come up with points.
It
But
could have been you, Coach.
the Rams offense really isn't lighting up the scoreboard, and they have to go down the field. Albert Hainsworth knocks the ball away. Rookie Brian Rakpo is in on that too. And then Bulger to Donnie Avery. Last chance saloon. It is incomplete. And the Redskins, even though they don't score a touchdown, win the game. Their first win of the season. The Rams fall to 0-2.
Packers taking on Mark Bulger and the St. Louis Rams. It was a rough day for Bulger. Hit from behind by Eric Campman. John Jolly is there. The Bulger bruised his right shoulder on the play. It was checked out by team doctors.
Campman is enjoying his outside linebacker position in this new 3-4 defense.
Bulger back in the game. Steven Jackson clogged up. Cullen Jenkins is there for the strip. Al Harris with the recovery. And Brady Papinga re-aggravates that injury on Mark Bulger, so Bulger done for the day.
Kyle Bowler.
All right, second quarter here, and the Packers, after being stung by the Bengals a week ago, trying to find it. Aaron Rodgers to Donald Driver with the grab prime.
Yeah, nice grab, nice concentration, nice focus, one-hand pit. He still makes the one-hand grab.
46 yards to the Rams, 30.
Could inspire a team. Let's see.
And it led to a 1-yard touchdown, 16-0. Packers on top. Kyle Bowler into Daniel Fells.
He's got his feet wet now. He was the starter over at Baltimore for a while, so they've got a good steady backup over there in St. Louis.
And Fells on a UC Davis.
Get your hips around. Shoot it in there.
Huh?
Aaron Rodgers, what a great throw. Donald Driver, another touchdown.
Packers on top, 23-7. Fourth quarter now, 23-17, and Rodgers tucks it under himself.
He's one of the better running quarterbacks in the National Football League. He had 8 rushes for 38 yards today.
Rams have lost 13 straight.
Niners taking on the winless Rams, and Kyle Bowler getting the start with Mark Bulger out. Frank Gore out, Glenn Coffey in. And in the first quarter, scoreless, this Coffey didn't play very venti. Or
He's
tall.
going to be a good player. He's going to be a good player for him.
All right. Mike Singletary talking to us.
You're going to be a good player.
Second quarter, it's a punt, scoreless game.
Oh, boy.
And Quincy Butler, it hits the Butler kick.
How about a Peter call?
Yeah, the punt
Butler
returner
kicked it.
is his responsibility to get his blocker, get the fly away from the ball.
Niners recover for the touchdown. Why do they call it Peter?
Peter, I don't know.
It gets your attention, Rich. It gets your attention.
Screaming the word Peter would normally
got
get
my
my
attention.
attention.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Peter. The guy everybody looks up. What?
Why don't you just say ball?
What if the guy's name is Peter?
Nobody's
confused?
named Peter that plays football.
Really?
You're right.
No.
We'll see one for the Colts, although his name is just Pierre. At any rate, Bowler was sacked 5 times.
No, he's used to it.
Mark Bowler's like, I've seen that before.
Better you, not me.
Third quarter now. Sean Hill's throwing to the end zone. Caught by Michael Kraft. No.
Is that
No.
Davis again?
Vernon Davis
Vernon
sighting
Davis.
again. He has a C on his chest.
Captain Davis.
That stands for catch.
Next Rams possession. Kyle Bowler's going to throw
gotta get rid of him,
over
Kyle.
the middle.
No.
Patrick
don't do
Willis.
that guy's good.
This guy can do it.
Touchdown, 21 yards. Fourth quarter now. That's your score. Sean Hill hasn't lost at home yet, by the way. Looking for the end zone. And Michael Crabtree.
No, not yet.
That's still not happening.
It could be brewing.
Josh. Oh, really? Are you dropping hints?
I'm dropping hints.
Josh Morgan with the touchdown.
You don't know.
Ray McDonald. You don't know.
Big man with football.
Ray McDonald. E-I-E-I-O. Niners. It's the second time the Rams have been shut out, both by division opponents. The 49ers commanding lead of the NFC West through 4 weeks. As the Arizona Cardinals are the closest competitors, they've already beaten them. The Niners are 3-1 for the first time since 2002, since this guy,
Moochie Man was the coach.
coached him. Minnesota at St. Louis. Jared Allen coming off the
I love that rhinestone.
4.5 sack points. You know, Brett Favre's never started 5-0.
Never?
Ever?
Never, ever.
Never, ever?
He rolls out to find Percy Harvin. The eighth play
Stay
of the
inbound,
opening drive for the Vikings.
Whatever. He's quick.
He's out inside the 5, and then the very next play, it's time for Adrian.
That's the Packers sweep. Seal here. Seal.
It's a Viking sweep right there to me. He had 2 touchdowns in the game, Adrian Peterson did.
It's a normal day for Adrian.
And you got the sense that was the end of the game. Kyle Bowler with the whip.
Oops.
On the ensuing possession for the Rams. And there's Jared Allen on the spot.
This is my front runner for not only Defensive Player of the Year, but NFL MVP.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said that.
Wow.
Didn't stutter.
52 yards to the house. You did not stutter.
Or
That
stumble.
cowboy, huh?
I love that cowboy.
Rams wanted to take a look at this under the booth, just for hope against hope.
Those brand new balls get slick once in a while.
Yeah,
They
Steve
do.
Spagnuolo
Especially when you lose.
tried there, but it came up snake eyes. It was just a day full of miscues. As Steven Jackson fumbles on the goal line. Jared Allen's on that spot,
The
too.
rhinestone cowboy.
He's everywhere.
Yes, he is.
2 possessions later, Donnie Avery with a drop ball. Same drive, Bowler to Daniel Fells. More like Norman Fells. Rams going to halftime, trailing 17-3. Third quarter, Favre to Sidney Rice.
Take the swing, take the dive, throw it up for grabs.
42 yards.
Get up and go!
2 plays later, from the 13, Favre Throwing end zone, and look who's hanging out.
Yeah, this is
it's
great.
Shanko.
He's got a Texas route underneath, and he throws the alternate route. Tight end adjusts down the middle against cover 2. Big time play by both guys.
Torrey Holt taking on the team that let him loose. A team that he won a Super Bowl with.
Emotional Sunday.
Played for 10 years with. Mark Bulger leading that team to the first points of the game. Donnie Avery draws first blood.
Corner
receiver that they felt those other receivers were expendable.
How did Torrey Holt fare in his game, his revenge game? First 100-yard game in 2 years.
That's the corner route. You run a corner route, I run a corner route.
41-yard gain. He went over 13,000 career receiving yards in this contest as well. And the next play, Maurice Jones-Drew, who complained, if you will, about the offensive attack not being run.
He should. Give him the ball.
His way enough. Fourth quarter, Jacksonville's down 10-6, but here comes Pocket.
Hercules.
Strong. He can run in open field, strength, speed. Look at him go.
And 3 plays later, he would get in the end zone for a second touchdown of the day. Jaguars back on top 13-10. Next possession after a Rams 3-and-out. Leonard Little makes a play.
Get him, David.
Blocks the dump pass out of the air and takes it the distance. His third career interception, first pick 6, puts the Rams on top 17-13, 4 minutes to go. Garrard to Mike Sims-Walker, who's back active.
Grab.
120 receiving yards for him. 5 plays later, it's Maurice Jones-Drew with his third touchdown of the day. Coaches are listening to him. The squeaky wheel got the grease. Jaguars on top, 2017, but here comes Steven Jackson.
Big fella getting his shoulders squared, running downhill. That's when he's at his best.
Fast, big man.
38-yard gain, 8 plays later, 7 ticks to go. Josh Brown is out to try to send it to overtime from 27 yards away for Steve Spagnuolo, looking for his first win of the year, and there is overtime. 20-all. In overtime, the Jaguars win the toss and take the ball. 8 plays into the drive. Garrard on 3rd and 6 moves the chains with Mike Thomas. Next play, Maurice Jones-Drew. He wants the ball. He gets the ball. He advances it 11 yards.
Nice block by the receiver. They're now in field goal range.
5 plays later, 36-yard field goal. Josh Scobie trying to win it from 36 yards out, and he got it. Scobie does. The Jaguars win to even the ledger at 3-3 for them on the season. Look who is back for the Indianapolis Colts.
Who?
A guy named Sanders who was 21.
Man, that's a good combination. 21 and Sanders. With air, can't beat that.
So the Colts are taking on the winless Rams. The Colts were 5-0. The Colts have won 14 in a row. The Colts have won 7 in a row on the road. So what am I saying?
What's your best guess here?
What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying that it was pretty easy for the Colts and Reggie Wayne, certainly on that drive. Reggie set himself up for the touchdown. Donald Brown, the rookie, is running.
Downhill.
Got UConn Husky going. 45-yard scamper. As you're a smaller back, you must scamper. Hope you know that.
Right.
2 plays later, Manning to Dallas Clark.
He drops this one in there perfectly. What a great fingertip catch by Dallas Clark.
14-3, Colts on top. Second quarter, Donald Brown takes the handoff, but he strains his shoulder in the process of making the 13-yard gain, and he would not return to the game.
You're going to miss him.
He'll be back. He's a
6
rookie.
plays later, Joseph Adai pops it in. 21-3 on the 6-yard run. See, that's not a scamper, it's a run. Okay. Third quarter, Mark Bulger. It's a pick 6. The Rams offense has 5 offensive touchdowns this year.
That's
Defenses against the Rams offense have 4 touchdowns.
That's ridiculous. Although Steven Jackson had a great game.
42-6, Manning held beneath 300 passing yards for the first time this year. Lost in the morass of the Rams' winless season is that Steven Jackson ranked 3rd in rushing yards coming into the game.
Yeah, he's balling.
Matthew Stafford back from his knee injury. Second quarter, Matthew Stafford throws underneath to Maurice Morris, playing for a dinged-up Kevin Smith for much of the day. And then 4 plays later, Stafford picked by James Butler in the end zone, and who goes back in and gets called for safety.
Oh, come on.
That's
man.
with DBs.
Don't this seem like a AAA football game?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yeah?
Yeah, Dion would take it out in the end zone.
Oh, yeah,
but
I'm
you
coming
should
out.
stay in the end zone if you're
coming out.
laying down on the ground.
And then he goes back in. And that's the way it's 3-2.
3-2.
Rams on, it's St. Louis on top of Detroit 3-2 in interleague play right now. Two possessions later, Steven Jackson getting it done.
They're running hard, man.
One-man
Running hard.
And you like seeing that because they haven't won a game, and I always say hope dictates effort. They have no hope, but he gave effort.
And how about this fake field goal?
Trickery. I like it. I like it.
Josh Brown to Daniel Fells.
Can't beat him, trigger.
10-2. Put up an 8 spot. Look at that.
Well-designed play. Look at that throw going to the left by the kicker.
It's 10-2 at the half. Steve Spagnuolo can taste his first win. He can smell it.
I don't know about
He can
that.
feel it. Third quarter, Rams have the ball. Mark Bulger in the red zone. Tipped.
That's what he does.
By Dwayne White. Fourth quarter, ensuing possession off that pick. 7 plays later, Stafford to Bryant Johnson. 36 yards for the Lions inside the 5. 2 plays later, second and goal from the 4. Stafford runs it in.
Some mobility and some toughness. That's a pretty good job. Remember, they're without Calvin Johnson in this game.
$1:55 left, though. $1:55 left. Steven Jackson running over umpires and everybody.
Get out of the way.
149 yards on 22 carries, and then the next play, he takes it to the house.
Is he?
To give the Lions a taste of defeat, Ram style. Let's go to St. Louis. By the way, first time in NFL history that a team has hosted 3 straight home games against an undefeated opponent.
Oh, geez.
This year's Rams. Here come the Saints trying to go 9-0. Reggie Bush.
Reggie's balling, man.
He is.
A flourish to put his second touchdown on the board of the day. It's 14-7 New Orleans. Reggie Bush 14, St. Louis 7 in a
Yeah,
way.
but they've got Steven Jackson. This guy can do it.
131 rush yards for Steven Jackson on the day. That's his third straight 100-yard game. Tied at 14. Kickoff to open the second half, and here comes Courtney Roby.
We only show you this for 1 or 2 reasons. Either it's a big play or a boo-boo. And this ain't no boo-boo, Rich.
21-14, 95-yard return. That's the way the Florida League opens the second half. It's 21-17, fourth quarter. Robert Meacham grabs this ball in the end zone. Drew Brees threw a couple of interceptions.
Nice touch
post,
over the
coach.
top. Nice
Corner
trajectory.
post.
Beautiful.
But he had a couple of touchdown passes as well as the Saints go up by 11. But Mark Bulger and the Rams did not have him quitting them on the day.
That's the way to get the ball at its highest point. Back shoulder fade. Ball perfectly thrown. Great catch by Avery.
Donnie Avery with the nice
better.
catch. No 2-point conversion. Didn't work. Minute 21 to go after the Saints go 3 and out. Bulger on 4th and 6. Brandon Gibson seems to pluck the ball before it hits the turf. Refs say it's a catch. Booth buzzes down and agrees. He caught it.
Got it. All right. Get your hands under it. Whoa, that's a close one. We'll take it.
But the rest of the 2-minute drill did not go smoothly as time is running down with no timeouts left. They do get the ball off before the time is out. One last chance for the end
Keep it on
zone.
the field. Keep it on the field.
But the Saints survive with 3/4 of their secondary out, including Porter, who's done for the year with a blown-out knee. So, anyway, we go to St. Louis, where Kurt Warner, as we know, started the magic carpet ride known as his career.
Pay that man.
And at 3-0, he hits the end zone, finds Anquan Bolden there, and then Larry Fitzgerald later on in the first half.
He's already paid.
14-3 Cardinals. Next possession, Warner hits old Moneybags again.
They're going to run.
Larry Fitzgerald.
You don't see him leave the pocket
Warner's
all
gonna
that
run.
often.
Yeah,
But
he's not gonna run.
this is why he doesn't leave the pocket, but that's going to land right on his shoulder and neck.
It's like it landed on his face.
O.J. Atogwe knocks Warner from the game. Done for the day. And the offense sputtered mostly without Warner in there and allowed the Rams to mount a comeback. Here's Danny Amendola down to the 1-yard line.
Thin on receivers. This team is fighting.
Steven Jackson became the first Rams rusher in team history with 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. He had
Forget the
116
record.
yards in the day.
He comes to play each and every week.
Matt Leinart sacked by Chris Long in the fourth quarter, so it's a one-possession game here. And the Rams have an opportunity to go down the field and attempt a 2-point conversion to tie it. And Donnie Avery on the quick screen there. 29-yard gain in the Arizona 37. 6 plays later, 4th and 4, having to go for it.
Nice
And
coverage.
they get nothing and have to like it. Cardinals
I like the fight in this team.
running away with the NFC West. for a full-service highlight operation?
Do we have to?
Steven Jackson bad back
play.
all week.
It's all right
He
to
can
me.
play.
Justin Forsett started in place of Julius Jones, who couldn't go for a second straight week, and Forsett had a game.
Julius,
The bell.
if you can hear me, Julius, get back in there.
25-yard Forsett gain. A 3-yard touchdown he would score later on in the drive. Not the only Cal Bear playing in this game, Steve Mariucci. You got Kyle Bowler playing for the injured Mark Bulger.
There you go.
Bowler's pass on 4th down is
Right.
tipped and picked.
Go make a play.
And that is Josh Wilson who makes a play, 65
Just cut
yards.
back. Yeah.
Seahawks on top, 14-10 at the half. It's 17-10 in the fourth quarter. 4th and 1 on the Rams 18, and they decide to go for it. Instead of going for the field goal to go up with 2 scores, go for it. Why not with Justin Forsett running like this all day?
Julius.
They were controlling the line of scrimmage most of the time.
2 plays later, who pops it in?
Julius, all I'm saying, man.
Forsett at 130 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Do we have to?
Yes, it's the Bears and the Rams.
Because we're contractually obligated.
Ron, come now. Especially when this features your Devin jumping up for the ball.
Way to go at his highest point. What?
We'll even give you a replay,
Well,
Ron.
give it to me. Go up. Yeah.
48-yard grab. Set up Matt Forte, who made somebody miss. Somebody miss. I only say that because,
Urlacher.
said something about that.
He's a captain. He's supposed to.
And Jay Cutler.
That's
Bennett.
sit down in there.
So that's your Vanderbilt buddy.
He did not throw a an interception. Cutler.
Give him time.
Kyle Bowler, however, did in the final throws of this game. Rams fall to 1-11. Bears snap a 4-game losing streak.
That's all, David.
Now 6-7, snapping a 4-game losing streak. The Titans and CJ going for ED's record. Eric Dickerson at 21:05 in the record books. Here's Johnson's first home run of the day, a 39-yard score through the St. Louis Rams defense.
It's simple. He's just
so
faster
easy.
than everybody else.
39 yards.
Too, Coach. He's a smart runner as well.
Titans' next possession.
That's smart.
Well, he's also
What was
got
that?
he's also got Marshall Faulk's all-purpose record
No.
for a single season within his
Our
sights.
Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, and here's some 66 yards to tack onto that receiving. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is a touchdown in flag
I
football.
like the way these receivers block down the field.
66 yards. 14-0 Titans are up. Vince Young. He's doing
What he does.
and what that is extending a play and then taking off when it suits him best.
Do you, Vince?
And he's running upright, straight, and then tire blows.
Yeah, those hamstrings haven't seen that in a while.
That's 44 yards. Kerry Collins would finish the game from this point on. He left the game midway through the second quarter with a
Why you
hamstring
need
injury.
2 quarterbacks.
As for Chris Johnson, okay, he needed an average about 150 yards a game. He only got 117 rushing yards in this game.
Only.
Right? So the CJ 2K meter stands at 1,626 yards. Carolina was eliminated by the Dallas win. So they're out at 6-8 despite the win on Sunday night. The Houston Texans are still alive in the playoff race, thanks to Andre Johnson.
This play works every week, Coach.
9 catches. Again.
196 yards. Keith Noll and Danny Amendola, everybody.
There's a tandem to watch for.
When?
In the
On this
second
highlight.
half.
Oh, boy. Kevin Walter and Matt Shaw connecting to take the lead that they would not relinquish. The Texans are still alive in the AFC at 77. And the
Tough place to
Giants
play.
lost. Kurt Warner and the Arizona Cardinals, they have a chance to be the 2 seed. Things break their way. Early Doucette scores midway through the second quarter to go 14.
Best receiving core in the league.
It is.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that guy
Warner
can pull
became
the trigger.
second player in NFL history to throw 100 touchdown passes with 2 different teams. The other is Fran Marketed.
Fran the man.
So just like Fran, I guess Kurt's going to go on the radio and complain about Brett Favre all week. Brandon Gibson pulls it in from Keith Noll. And it's ruled incomplete, but Steve Spagnuolo's got it.
Spags, challenge it. What the heck?
That's it, right. 1 knee equals
2 feet.
2 feet.
It's a Spags. Good challenge. Think the Giants missed Spags?
You think Spag missed the Giants?
Probably so.
Hey, he'll get it. He'll right the ship over there.
He can get the number 1
That shit.
overall pick, possibly. The Arizona Cardinals get Beanie
Titanic.
Wells in the end
Go
zone.
to the pylon, Beanie.
And it's a touchdown. But if the Rams lost, they'd be number 1 on the clock. And the first
That's
half,
a good man, Isaac Bruce.
we're showing you Pee Wee football.
You
at
need to
halftime.
show the truth.
Is this your team, Prime?
No, my kid would have knocked one of those kids out up under the bench. Trust me.
Is that the Wisconsin Badgers?
Well, we showed this to you because that was the best movement of the football in St. Louis until this happened in the fourth quarter of the Niners-Rams game. That was a nice moment. Isaac Bruce getting his last snap of action of the season against his old team. The Rams are 1-15. They are first up on the clock.